What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Steve. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. And if you're a returning subscriber, as always, welcome back, guys. Listen, now I seen this video a couple of days ago, and a lot of people have been giving their opinion on it. So I figured today I would talk a little bit about it and go a little in depth with how I personally feel about the situation and what I saw. So, you know, I might get a negative reaction about this, but I mean, I'm a free thinking person, so I'm gonna give you the facts as the way I seen it. Supposedly November 27th, and I'll leave the video description, and I'll leave the video in the description so you guys can go check the video out of Odell Beckhem Jr.'s arrest on this supposedly Miami flight, leaving out of Miami. So my thing is this, you know, a lot of people are blaming Odell Beckhem. A lot of people are blaming the airlines. Me, personally, I think it's a mixture of both, with the majority of it leaning towards Odell Beckhem. And I want to just go down the line on a couple of things and then, you know, really get into this situation. First thing is this. You know, now I'm speaking as if you guys have seen the video. So if you haven't seen the video, I suggest you go look at the video. I'll leave the, like I said, I'll have the link in my description box and come back to where we are right now. First thing is this. Odell Beckhem is a freaking idiot. And I've been saying this for the longest time. He's been getting caught up in stupid stuff that for him to be a professional person, he shouldn't even be getting caught up in. And a lot of people take defense to him. You know, oh, he's misunderstood, he's this, he's that. Odell Beckhem is in his 30s, right? The man come off as immature, arrogant, entitled, and he had his ego. And like, when I say he had his ego, he come across like, you don't know who I am type. He come off as that type of person to me. I mean, I guess it's a place in the world for people like that. So, I mean, we'll take it as is. But my thing is this. Supposedly on the plane, you know, when you watch the video, it shows the police cams come on as they're walking down the thing where they're going into the, you know, the little tunnel thing once you go to board in that boarding tunnel, and they're going into the plane. But you see the police cams. You don't see Odell Beckhem in the beginning. What you do see is a male stewardess and a female stewardess. The male stewardess is who you see first. First thing out of his mouth. Oh, we were about to leave. We were about to leave. Already trying to set the stage for BS. Secondly, you know, it's a narrator on a video explaining what's going on. Supposedly, they were taxiing out to take off. So they had already left the gate and were driving off. And it was supposedly, they wanted him to put his seatbelt on, but he was supposedly sleeping first class. Now, you know how it is when people are asleep sometimes, you go to tap them or something like that, and they just, you know, get off me or whatever. And the reason why I brought that up, I'm going to go a little bit back. I think that played a role in him getting kicked off this flight. So, supposedly he was supposed to, when they couldn't get him, he was get him to wake up and put his seatbelt on. He was unresponsive and all this other stuff. And the key word is unresponsive. I think they said that to make an emergency for the people to come, when I think he really wasn't unresponsive. What I think happened was this. He was on the plane. He was hungover, tired, laying there. The people like, sir, you got to put the seatbelt on. Oh, man, get off me, man. All right, whatever, man. You know, and they can't physically touch you and all this other stuff. So he kind of was like, man, get the fuck out of here. You know how people get sometimes. You know, you're hungover, you're tired, you don't want to deal with nothing. Nobody's like, all right, man, whatever. They come back, call it in. He unresponsive, meaning like he wouldn't wake up. Here come the police. Police come in there. Boom. This is my situation. This is why we're going to get into it like this. Look, the reason why I think OBJ was wrong is because of this. You the professional. You in first class. I'm sure you paid for your seat. You know, you telling them, hey, I was clubbing all night. I'm tired. Leave me alone. You're a grown up, bro. Like I told you in other videos, guys, don't make your problem other people's problem. You went out, you chose to go out and get hungover and all of this stuff, have a good night on the town. You knew you had to catch a flight. Where's the sense of responsibility? That's the first thing. Second thing is this. Supposedly, in the video, the police come, they go and check him out. He don't even go with the symptoms they say he had. Oh, he was just tired. So this is the funny part, and this the turning part in the video. When the stewardess, the female stewardess, goes and talks, you see her coming back. When the police are coming in there, you see her coming back, so they don't show her no more. So they show the cops go talk to OBJ and come back. When he coming back to report to them, because they're all in the cabin area when you first come in there where the captain's at, here come the female stewardess. Oh, is the baby's pants pulled up? The cop was like, what? What are you talking about? His pants was up? What are you talking about? Oh, we went over there and he had on shorts. He took his pants off and had on shorts. He still was clothed. What does it matter? And I think that's a lie. That's just me personally. I think that's a lie because the man had on pants, looked like red pants the whole time. They didn't really go down and show him. The man had on pants. Whether he had shorts on or not under it doesn't matter. He wasn't indecently exposed if he took them off. So what does that tell you? First thing is this, and this is why the airline, I'm not blaming the airline, I'm blaming the stewardess. This whole thing, people, was not about the airline versus OBJ. It was about OBJ versus the stewardess, with the male stewardess backing up the female. I think they didn't like the way he responded when they told him to put that seatbelt on. And I'm not going to fool with this, and called the security. Now, I think the people that were first on the scene were security and EMS. Because when you look back in the police videos, a lot of people have different uniforms on. First thing is this. So the reason why I brought that up, you got the female stewardess with the male stewardess backing her up. Now when she said something about his pants, right? This the guy. He in the cut. Oh, I went to put his seatbelt on. He didn't have clothes. I saw his underwears. Shut the fuck. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. The way he sounded out of discrediting, like, yo, you know what? Shut your punk ass up. You sound weak back there. This is what it was. When they called the police and stuff, they thought that when he saw the police, he was going to put the seatbelt on and all this stuff, right? Didn't happen. When she seen the guy, the police didn't rough him up or check him the way she felt like he needed to be checked. When he came back, she made that snide remark. Is his pants? She just grasping at anything. She don't want him on the plane. It ain't the airline, it's her. And the dude, the other guy was backing it. But he gonna only say so much because he a man. And men know you say too much, you'll get punched in your fucking mouth. You know what I'm saying? She doing the talking because she had the biggest problem with the situation. Now, do I say OBJ was wrong? Yeah, he was wrong. And all this came from his dumb ass. All you had to do, put the fucking seatbelt on, and you could have been up in the air and gone. And not on video now where everybody in your business and judging you. You're a free agent. And now, looking at stuff like this, because it's always something controversial in the off season or whatever with this dude. It's like every place he go, he leave a trail of people looking at him like, you was on a tour about to get signed with a few players, a few teams. I guess it was around this time in November. They was trying to get ready for the playoff run, and people was whining and dining you. Supposedly you was getting over this torn ACL you got, and now you wonder why you're not signed. For some reason, guys, I'm telling you, these NFL teams have people that go around and look at character. They have psychologists, and they have all these other people when they bring you in and talk to you and all this stuff, and they make determinations of what they're going to bring you on or not behind your back without you knowing while they smiling in your face. And I'm guaranteed he's a prime example of that. Hey, dude, he work in the locker room. That's a damn shame when you got skills that can help a team, and they say, well, damn, will he get along with another the rest of the people in here, or where he tear the chemistry up? And you wonder why you're not signed. Listen, a lot of times when you have money don't make you nobody. It makes you more of who you are. And this guy, like I said, he come off entitlement. He immature, he arrogant. And they told him, and I give the police credit, they told him, say, hey man, listen, if you don't get off the plane, we're going to have to physically take you off the plane, but we're going to take all these people off. You know, we appreciate it if you just go with us. I give him respect. You know what I'm saying? And I think his celebrity status played in that, because when they went back out before they talked to him, came back in there and talked to him, a lot of people didn't know who he was. And one dude said, that's Odell Beckham Jr., the football player. And the dude was like, oh, for real? They didn't even know who he was. You know what I'm saying? But I honestly, and like another thing he did that I didn't like was this. He was an old fat dude, white dude. You just start attacking dude. Like, what you attacking him for? You know what I mean? I'd be mad too if I had to get off the plane. The guy looked at you, you start going off calling him fat and ugly and all of this stuff. You look stupid. Don't matter what, you're a grown up and you name calling, you look stupid, dude. Let me get back on this airlines. I'm going to say something real quick. Listen, guys. Whether you agree with it or not, safety is paramount when it comes to these flights. Ever since that 9/11 shit and they increased security at these airports, airlines don't want no lawsuits or want to be liable for anything that happens up in the air. You can look this up. If they said, and the stewardess used this rule to get him off the plane, when the cop came back and said, you know, he can fly, whatever, so whatever y'all want to do, she kept bringing up stuff about, you know, she was trying to set it up to where we don't feel safe with him on the plane. She didn't like how he talked to her. She didn't want to, she knew that she had called the police and all this other stuff. It had been a rough flight. It had been uncomfortable. She wanted him off the plane. Her boy too wanted him off the plane. Because you got to remember, you got to interact with customers in first class and the rest of the coach too, because you got to give out what? Refreshments. She ain't want to go near him no more after he checked her. And then he knows that she caused the problem with the police and all this other stuff. Because when you see, when he got up and he pulled his hoodie back, he was like, what the hell? They called the cops on me? And you know his mouth, he not going to stop talking. She didn't want no part of that heat. Oh, I feel better if he get off. Yeah, you went to tell on him and your plan backfired. Then you're going to bring up the point of, oh, his pants. Oh, this. Oh. Man, I can't stand when people do that, man. You know what I'm saying? But listen, safety is paramount. If they feel it's a hint of a disturbance in the air, ain't no police on there. If it's a hint of a disturbance, you know what I'm saying? They cannot risk the lives of other people in case you act a fool up in the air. You see it all the time. People trying to open the door when the plane up 30,000 feet up in the air, and people getting unruly and fighting on the plane while it's up in the air. Listen, you endanger the lives of everybody. It's always these new rules they coming up with where, look, we don't give a fuck if we hurt your feelings. We're not taking a lawsuit and being responsible for hundreds of people dying because you want to be the asshole of the day. They're going to get you off. That lady played that rule perfectly. You know what I'm saying? And the captain backed it. Now, another thing is this. The female stewardess was doing most of the talking with the male behind her, the male stewardess. They was talking more than the captain. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, y'all acting like y'all don't want to fly in the plane. But it's neither here nor there. But listen, man, they're not going to have no in-flight emergency. Stewardess was way out of line. So something happened to him? I don't know. I mean, a suspension. I mean, I don't like saying what somebody's job need to, you need to do with somebody's job. I'm going to be honest with that, because it's just one of them things. I don't know that job. I mean, it might be a rough job. But listen, like I said, it was OBJ versus the stewardess. The stewardess won the day out. Now, they gave him a flight that, came an hour and a half after this flight. And that's another thing that I was thinking about. If they take you off a flight and put you on a flight that's an hour and a half later, you thinking that hour and a half time, with you being unresponsive, all the medical checkups would be up? Nah, you still be like under surveillance and stuff because you be fucked up, right? That's how you know it was game. So they just use that as an excuse. Hey, he was unresponsible. You got a whole bunch of witnesses in there because you're like, sir, sir, sir. And if you seen the way the situation was with the seating, everybody was looking. So he already looking like, oh, he was unresponsive because people from far away can't hear the conversation. So the airline had all the ducks in a row to kick him off the plane and they did so. But if he hadn't ran his fucking mouth or just acted a fool and just put the damn seatbelt over him, he would have never had this problem. Guys, in life, the actions we either do or don't do give us the results we have. All he had to do was, I mean, come on. You were so tired you couldn't wake up and all this other stuff. They already on the tarmac. They wasting fuel. Once that plane pull away from that gate, time is of the essence, and time is money. For them to turn around and come back, that burned a lot of energy. They lost a lot of money. And then people had to get off just because you wanted to be an asshole, bro. You look bad, man. But anyway, that's just my take on it. I think they both was wrong. But it all came from OBJ, you know, being who he is, OBJ as usual. And, you know, but like I'm going to say one more thing. Bro, your career is not over. This is a bad stain. And then when you argue with the white dude, you know what I'm saying? You attacking the dude. People look at that. A lot of people look at that. You know what I'm saying? NFL people, you might not, I mean, I'm not saying you might not get a contract, but I mean, it really affects how people, you know, if people want to bring you in or not. Remember, the NFL is a job. Now your name is plastered again, something with police or something with something negative. Man, you're in your 30s, bro. You're limiting your options. You know, the NFL already tried when you get a certain age, they try to get you out of there. Come on, man. You're coming off of a knee injury. You need to do better. But listen, man, as always, guys, man, leave me a comment, man. Take a look at the video and then tell me what y'all think. Tell me if y'all agree with what I said or disagree. Y'all might see something I ain't even see. But I mean, man, looking at this whole thing, man, it's like, damn, we get this thing where we don't have to listen to nobody. And then it's the thing that, look, this is the thing. I'm going to say this, I'm going to be out. Motherfuckers always, yo, I ain't doing nothing. And then when you're made to do it, you talk shit while doing it. After you said you wouldn't do it, you look dumb as hell. You look stupid. You gotta get off the plane. I ain't getting off the plane. Then you start getting off the plane. You start cussing at random people while getting off the plane. You look dumb. You was forced to submit anyway. So just get the fuck off and avoid all the embarrassment. Because, I mean, that's embarrassing that happens. But anyway, man, like, comment, share, and subscribe, man. I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, man, take it easy. I'll see you.